Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, before the signups begin, let's get to the ground rules. Now, the rules are pretty simple. To start off, only one car per person, and you can only sign up for yourself. So, for example, you can't sign up for a Rick Ware car, then sign up your friend for the other Rick Ware car. If your friend or whoever wants in on that other car, they gotta sign up themselves. And another thing is that whether or not you bring in a sponsor for the car depends on the team and their conditions, and whatever they have or lack thereof. Now with that said, let's get to the signups. Alright, you're going to see the team names and the numbers and what kind of sponsors they have on the screen. So you have to pay close attention to this. So to start off, we have Dougie Swift Motorsports. Now, Dougie drove for Josh Lee's team in the Mix Masters Series, but his season collapse caused Josh to kick him out of his Northbound team. Now, this was before it was announced that they were banned from racing in that series. So Dougie decided to make his own team using a chunk of his winnings and UPS backing, taking the flagship 5 car with full funding. And he made a second car for some reason, the 15 car, as an extra car with some support from Mechanics Wear, although it's only an associate sponsor. So yeah, he needs a primary sponsor for that 15 car. Alright, next up is Swerve Racing at 31, a team that was put together by Conroy Kozak and Amir LeBeau, 2 fantasy drivers. Conroy was gonna use his leftover cash to start a Northbound team, but Amir decided to tag along and help him out a bit, as he was lacking the Albertson sponsorship that he had throughout the Mix Masters Series. They started a 1-car operation with full support from Dairy Queen and a few other associate sponsors that are a part of it. Alright, now Cook Frolic Racing. Yeah, he's got 2 cars. Let's get into it. Hot Lot Prodigy Scott Frolic, that's my nickname for him, only made a few starts in the Mix Masters Series, but he had decided to start a 2-car operation with full funding from Motorcraft and Cook alike. I mean, heck, Cook is in the team name. So, see how that goes out for him. Now, next up is Briggs Motorsports. Now, Briggs Motorsports had Robbie Surgon run for the Mix Masters title, and although they came up short, they've been hungry for more action, which is why they started up 2 full-time cars, with the 69 car only running a few races, and it needs some sponsorship. Alright, next up is Josh Lee Motorsports. Now, despite the debacle with Dougie Swift, Josh Lee was impressed with the team overall. Josh has put together his flagship 0 car, along with the 2 car, both cars having full sponsorship. But there is a 20 car as a 3rd entry that he will be running the car part-time with some backup for Toys R Us, but you might need some help with that. And next up, everyone knows this team, GMS Racing. Well, for this series, GMS North Racing. It's mainly Northeast. But anyway, GMS had an alright Mixed Master season overall despite going winless. I mean, Daniel did pretty well. When the Northbound series formed, GMS decided to go all in on the series and made 4 entries. The 23, 42, and 43. Those 3 cars have full funding, full sponsorship, everything. But the 24 car is part-time and it will need some sponsors if anyone's interested. Alright, next up is Hammond Racing, the single car team which was ran for a few races by Romeo Hammond in the Mixed Master Series. Now Romeo managed to get full sponsorship by Kubota Tractors, hoping to get some good luck from Jason Hathaway. Another team you'll probably all know, Kyle Busch Motorsports with 2 cars. Now, Kyle Busch only ran 3 races in the Mixed Master Series, but he decided to try out the Northbound Series, running 2 cars. The 51 car with some Logitech funding, while the 4 car only runs about half of the races for the season and needs full sponsorship from anyone who's willing to take it. Next up is Assard Racing. Now, Rafael Assard made select starts in the Mixed Master Series, driving for Junior Motorsports. Now, with backing from LaRue, he started up the 48 car, although he's only having the 55 car run about half of the races. And I think that will need some sponsorship as well. Actually, maybe, sort of. Already has, but it would help. Alright, Stacy Enterprise. This one's going to be a bit short. So, Dexter Stacy ran 3 races in a series with Joe Gibbs Racing, and then he decided to run a 1-car operation with full sponsorship from Recap Recovery Drink for the Northbound Tour. Let's see how that works out for the team. Alright, this is a big one. Nitro Pastrana Racing in the 99. Now, Travis Pastrana ran 4 races in the Mixed Masters Series driving for Josh Lee. This time, Travis decided to go his own way and started up the single car operation of the 99, sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee Company. Alright, Diesel Fury Racing. Now, you guys may not know about this one. He only made a few starts. Now, Knight Diesel was going to sell off his assets and call it a day, as he felt like he got the fun he wanted out of the Mixed Masters Series with his few starts. But when a bunch of drivers formed up the Northbound Tour, he saw potential in more exposure for his uncle's Chevrolet dealership. But he's only going to run the car for select races, so if anyone's interested, give him some help. Alright, next up is Garrett Smithley Racing. Now, to keep it short, Smithley felt so great about his Mixed Masters results that he decided to bring his team into the Northbound Tour, running the full season with Trophy Tractor. Next up is Emmerling Gase Racing in 35. Now, Patrick Emmerling ran a few races in the Mixed Masters Series, and he simply thought he could do some good with bringing his team over to the Northbound Tour, running the 35, which is in some need of sponsorship. And with that, that's every team that's running the Northbound Tour. Now, a few extra entries might come in later, a few new teams. We'll have to keep you posted on that in the community page of the YouTube channel. But as the tour is going to start soon, that is what was confirmed. So signups will last for about a week or so be quick about choosing which team you want to race for. And that's all from this video. Well, ciao.